Chapter 17, 5:10 a.m. We are finally going to speak to Ray. I'm assuming. I hope. It better just be Ray, but if Ray's actually the manipulator, it just raises a few other questions of why the fuck in the heck does he have two goddamn superpowers? Why did Mom give you two Temp-6 space rocks instead of one like me? So he technically has the ability just to move all objects all around, like coincides with him moving around the lamp in the very beginning of the game, and leaving that whole entire cord just to pick up Lynn and Camila from drowning. Okay, yay. Who are you anyway? The abandoned submarine continues to sink, slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing on them. The very last second, something, quote-unquote, saved them. Now looks down at them quietly. The giant friendly claw is now standing watch over you. Don't worry, he friendly. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? Don't you dare say he's a monster. He good. Don't me go into my monster definition thing again. Ah! Hello. And the cord unravels. Oh my god, gosh, that's so cool though. Oh, why is the goddamn sunglasses? That is so cool. That is amazing. I see managed to survive, detective. Hey, you're... Salute. Excuse my appearance, I seem to have lost my body. I guess the lamp. Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you? You're not actually Ray, are you? You knew about me all along? Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening? Okay, so Ray, and you're the manipulator? Okay, so you can manipulate objects on a larger scale and also people? That's not fair, you have two superpowers. What? Mom! Mom! Why is it my turn to be in the Xbox? Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening? If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? How come you decide to save us all of a sudden now? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us. I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Yeah. Who in the world are you? Sissel, look at you. What happened? Oh, he's having an existential crisis right now. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He needs to know this so badly. He's losing himself right now. If he can't stand over there a goddamn second, he'll burst apart the scenes and immediately transfer over without knowing a thing. He needs to know now. I can't hold on to the image of myself any longer. Oh, but you can't remember who you are. That's right. I came all this way tonight to try and chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel? My name isn't Sissel. It's not even a code name. I'll bet you remember really soon. Who you are, and who I am too. Don't play this mystery game right now, please! No! What? Well, we're gonna keep that up for a bit. The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind. A memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shown my image myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. This is basically Identity Crisis, the game. Which it's a common thread I'm seeing if I'm apparently games that I like. They got us good. It's all over for the submarine. Okay, so because of the whole thing... Okay, if you're the manipulator, then you change sides really quickly then. After they, betrayed you then, okay. The engine room is destroyed, there's a hole in the hull, and sticking as we speak. What are you doing here? I thought you had to deal with those people. They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. You already have what they wanted now. The Temsec fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out. Oh, they already figured out. Oh, you hid the Temsec rock thing from them, but they still found it somehow. How would they? Well, they already know. We already know from the very beginning of the night they knew about it, and like just because the big old blue skiing mastermind like just wanted the fragment just all to himself, like more power and all that. You just want to make sure no one else knows about it, or like no one else has any other rock fragments, anything like that. Which I don't know how you'd be able to use it because you technically it's only useful when you die. So is he planning to keep it on him for the rest of his life actually until he goes right? Is really that okay? You mean they figured the source of your powers? Yeah, the meteorite's radiation has 2 effects on living creatures. 2 effects? It gives power and time. Okay, I understand the power part. Is the time thing you're talking about the 4 minutes in the past thing? Does every single ghost actually have that ability? If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more. Huh. So, I guess, power, time, and revenge then, okay. These 10 years... I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. I think I kind of got some of it figured out. Ah, you're watching that the whole time. Oh yeah, missiles in there. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers. Like possessing and manipulating objects. Can we just assume that's basically just the normal ghost ability no matter what it is? It's a universal ghost trick. Please tell me. Everyone just going to different objects, honestly, like that, please. And in my case, swapping objects! Yes, it's a very useful ability. Never give it up, missile. Until we actually get you back alive before this dawn breaks over, actually. And does it, does that mean it actually, the whole dawn thing actually is true then? That so those technically multiple manipulators over the course of, 10 years? Who was tasked, just do this one job over the course of one night, and then they just went dead? And the next one is like, oh yeah, definitely, I'll do the same thing for you. Even though there's nothing really in it for me, because I'm gosh dang heckin' dead. Exactly. Apparently there are individual differences in the powers we get. It seems these powers change as time goes by. The powers change? They do? Yeah, my powers changed over these past 10 years. Oh, okay. So, no, okay, then there goes that out the window. So, the dawn thing was a lie. That, or, you managed to somehow get past it by maybe, I guess, manipulating people, and that, like, for an entire day? Or just staying in their body for an entire day, not let the sunlight hit you. That's the only thing that comes to mind of what makes the spirit dissipate if the thing is real. At first, I can only manipulate small living creatures. Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple, by digesting the rock. It is? How then? In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. It's radiation. That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to radiation? And thinking about it, that's why actually Lynn probably never had it. Because the very second that quote-unquote Sissel woke up, even though the rock was on him, the Sissel's body, Lynn was never near his body when he died. Like, immediately, Sissel basically just helped her run away from his body. Then she just fell and died right there, like, feet away from it, so, Well, obviously, that's how Missile got his power, from, being rocketed and, laying dead inside him, the hole in the park, so, That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to radiation? Yes, become a regular old Superman. Yeah. So, does it give you, extra superpowers if you were killed by the rock and not by being killed, like, nearby the rock? It gives you more powers if you get killed by it. On that day 10 years ago? That's a plunger! A fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart, and I died. In the exact same way you put yourself in your body, died right here in the present. So, I of course received special powers. Hey, wait a minute! Is that how I got my powers too? You know, you might be right. Yes. No. The rock was down there. Right there. Aren't the Temsic fragments remnants still right there in the park at the bottom of the crater? You're right. So that must mean it must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too. It must be, but like, That's the thing, because since we don't know who you are, that means you died, and like whoever Ray is, like they just took you from your dead body and like took you all the way to the junkyard over the course of a night before you gained consciousness, and they put you right there where the Temsic fragment is, or you like you actually your body has to be nearby the fragment itself, not your spirit. Oh, I actually just realized we're in the bedroom, actually. I was wondering exactly what this area was in the submarine, but I guess this all makes sense, too. I guess the painting actually is now very crooked, or if that's how it was meant to be when the room is right set up, then that is strange art decor. Another effect that meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time to kill. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite? One of the characteristics of that meteorite is the ability to replay the moment of death. Yeah. That like seems to be universal then. Replay the moment of death? This is so strange and confusing. You can't take it all in. Look, just follow along the absurd logic. You're a detective. You should be able to follow along with logic, okay? Like, even though it's not realistic logic, guess what? We're dealing with fucking ghosts, meteorites that give superpowers. Follow along, keep with the good times, and you'll do fine. You do fine, okay, Lynn? You'll do it, okay? You be a paranormal investigator, detective in no time at all. Makes about as much sense to me as anything else. Yeah, it's strange and confusing. Just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence itself is a contradiction. What do you mean? What about that? That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, lost my life. Oh, it went into your heart. I thought it hit your head. My first thought would just be the comedic slapstick of that, but no. It was like a very pointy rock and just stab. Oh my. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. Oh. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separate my life and death. What? What? My body's vital function stopped 10 years ago. My body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Okay, that explains why your body is still, fresh. And not decaying this whole time. It's literally just because the rock is, like, literally cycling through it. Present and past all at once. And that's why it hasn't, decayed her all this time. Alright, then. Time just stopped, huh? So I just simply existed. Not really alive, but not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day, my hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with a scalpel. Yeah, okay, yeah, he mentioned that there. So basically just healing forever. So I guess as soon as the incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow. So what just made you decide to quit your revenge like so licky split so quickly? Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge of the people who stole our lives. Our lives? Our? Who is this our you're speaking of? As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate. Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping? And all went fine. I manipulated the Justice Minister and made him issue the execution order. Well, it makes sense why you went along with that, because the whole revenge thing. Blaming that, but the we? You also blamed Lynn, and that was the only person around nearby. But there was that plunger. Why was there a fucking plunger? Why was there a plunger? That in the Green Book is the biggest mystery this entire game. It all went fine. I manipulated the Justice Minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. Oh, so that's why he wanted his daughter kidnapped. But they kidnapped the wrong girl. Or did they, though? Well, did I know? They had their own reasons for cooperating with me. Well, yeah. Huh? Their objective was to wipe out everybody who has to do with Temsic. Ah, yeah, they mentioned, like, that was mentioned at the very beginning. Is it just because, like, is it just the whole thing of, like, they want to destroy all the fragments themselves, or really just when it's implied from, him taking the rock and rubbing it all over himself, that he just wants it? Because, if it's literally just, destroy the rocks, and okay, that guy has some strange priorities. Strange priorities. You know, people also were, I guess, put, like, you know, manipulated by you again to, I guess, put them in jail for one reason or another for these plans, I guess. The Jada was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. And I guess these two as well. Yeah, it's the police team trio. Put a Cabanella and that Junkyard Super, they were slated to be wiped out too. Man, as it turns out, it was your job to do so. Yay! Where'd you get the bomb from? How'd you put it on the table without anyone noticing? I was one of their targets as well. Well, it makes sense, I guess, from the beginning as well. From both Lynn and you technically were put on that screen as well the whole entire time. So yeah, even though your point of interest, yeah, they wanted you gone as well. So they stole my Temsic fragment, and here I am. Actually, thinking about it, this is probably the best idea they could honestly just have to get rid of you. Like, you're the very bottom of the ocean, unless like you can possess any other, like, you know, plant and sea life, honestly, to get out from one bit or another. Even though you can manipulate objects to this extent, so the very second you can pierce through the, you know, the metal, or well, that's your limitation for your power, that you can't pass through walls and all that, like, you know, other ghosts can. You can only possess actual inanimate objects and move those around, but you can't pass through anything. That actually sounds interesting. But they had one more final target. Yeah. You, detective. I can understand, like, John and that maybe, but, like, okay, it's literally just because of still the whole thing with Temsic. But is it literally just that? Is it literally just the whole power thing, though? Me? One final target. If you weren't there in the part that day 10 years ago, you never would have been brought up into this crazy, nonsensical mess. Never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage. Okay. Why do you just... No, that's the thing. Why did you have a plunger, actually? Why, Lynn? What were you doing? We're just a little kid playing in the park with a plunger. This is nowhere near the trash zone, is it? Yeah, I know. Huh? 10 years later, you become a detective, looking at Jod's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. Okay, so we get the full thing entirely of this, then. So, that's why you're leaning against the wall. You just separate from your body and just, like, let him, you shoot yourself, then. Ah. That actually explains quite a lot. Then you're possessing your body, and then, you stop while leaning against the fence to, so your body stays up for the camera. And then you just have Lynn shoot your dead corpse. I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago, so of course you didn't recognize me. Again, why you have a cat in there? In your the briefcase, why? I think it's like just asking if you recognized him or not. No! I took possession of you to make you shoot me. Yeah, you were like completely and utterly very stiff and still even when that happened. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. The first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. Look at that, Lynn! You actually are special! Look at that, you are special! The first shot missed. The aim was off, the first shot missed the mark. And that's how that went down. Did you drop the gun into his body, or... Just put onto his person? Because that doesn't entirely make sense why Kilo does leave the gun, like, you know, a detective gun as well to, like, the show identify who the owner belongs to and just put it with the victim's body. It doesn't make sense by that front. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan anyway. Then you woke up then, and, so that plan came to be, then they wanted to kill you themselves anyway. But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. So you were there the entire time from the beginning. I showed up. Or more accurately, you woke up and decided to mess things up with Ray. I was supposed to meet up with them after that, and then something went wrong. Okay, so no, this is actually not Ray. So, Didn't expect him, again, he has 2 superpowers. Good God, why? And actually, I was actually thinking before this episode that, how the hell would Ray get here as well? If the sounds of him, if every ghost power is different, then how did, like, Ray City got here, like, they got to the junkyard and all of that by, pure force only. What happened? My body disappeared. Aha, the Inspector White was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back no matter what. The Inspector caused me no end of trouble. But why were those people targeting me? Because you had tenuous ties to anything with a rock. Never even heard of the 10-6 meteorite. Anyone has ever came in contact with it, or probably even talk about it, they need to be killed off immediately. If Jada said a word to anyone, they would be targets as well. Because you're looking into the Jod case. They thought you found out about the 10-6 sooner or later. That actually makes a lot of sense, actually. If they want to keep that secret, then. Even if they're a kid back then, and if you're just, like, purely poking your nose in, then, yeah, that makes sense, actually. It makes so much sense. Hey, look, the submarine is still going. Don't forget about that. This is the only time when we can properly talk with anything bad happening. Don't worry. And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for water pressure to crush the submarine. Oh no. Okay. They took the last way out of here. Unless we can make our literally own impenetrable low pressure box, I don't know what we can do. Oh no. Unless another ghost comes here and actually helps make it for us, right? There are no cords that link from here to the water surface. Oh, I bet we hook up the phone line. There are no communication cables down the steep. They meant for this submarine to be my coffin. Coffin for the dead. There's no escape. We can steer the submarine to a phone line. I think I kind of understand now. I've been feeling these 10 years. Even if we do get, like, everyone through the phone line, it's gonna leave Lynn and Camila behind, so that's not gonna help either, honestly. All that would do is, like, maybe, like, show off, like, get a warning out to them about, hey, look, Lynn's in trouble, get a security detail out there right now. Oh, boy. But if it's that sunk deep, then it's not gonna work out too well, is it? You what? This feeling cut off from the world all along the submarine? Sinking slowly toward the bottom of the endless sea? This must be how you felt all along. Poetic. Oh, hi, you're awake now, finally. How do you feel? Yeah, possessed by so many different things. I talked to many ghosts this day. Does that mean you still believe in the boogeyman after all this has been said and gone? Lynn? Camila! Is it true? We're stuck here? No, no! We're not gonna die horribly on here. Don't worry about it. Stop lying to me. Well, oh, no, don't worry. Just another average Tuesday. If my dad... My dad was here. I bet he'd save us. Oh, Camila, I'm so sorry. That's funny. What is this, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Thameslink fragment and escape if that's what they wanted? Why did they actually take Jod with them, actually? That's actually a good question. That was actually my mind if they took the submarine, well, it looks like the submarine was completely full, so, like, I guess there's that, but, like, why this, I guess the control room itself, then? Why did you have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. I guess it doesn't matter why now. It could matter in the future, don't worry. We'll never find it again. I have no idea where it was launched to. Hey, look, it's right there! I can see out the window, drifting past the window right now. Wait a minute! Yes, we do! Oh, wait, he gave you the pocket watch? Oh my god, actually. This will tell us where Detective Jod is. That present from the Inspector in White. That's right, Detective Jod told me to hold on to him for him. We're never going to say Cabinot's name, ever. We should never speak his name in full until the very end credits, honestly. And the bullet is still in this person's body in the command room, right? The bullet's body. Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this. But if we find out where it is, how do we get there? We should be able to figure something out between the three of us. Technically, 5 of us. With our powers combined. Right, Miss Lynn? Right. Oh, and wait a minute. What about Torpedo? A torpedo? You want us to jettison off into a small torpedo together? And it kicks us way too early to give up. This is just a Jod as our last hope. Come on, let's get started. Okay then. So either we make our own way torpedoing out to it, or just so Jod can like fend off and like come back and save everyone, or really just head to him then. Okay then, alright. So oh, we can't talk to you, look at that. Man, we can't speak to you, you're entirely possessing the whole area. God, we can't talk to you like that, okay. So how's it going, Camila? So my dad isn't here in the submarine. Yes, he's off somewhere quote-unquote safer from the ocean. Don't worry, we're going to get him right now. Okay. I hope it didn't hurt Lynn's feelings what I said about my dad saving us if he was here. Oh, don't worry about that! Comments like that just roll off right of Miss Lynn's back. She's really thick-skinned. Ouch. I'm gonna start being tougher too, then. I want to make my dad proud of me. Miss Camila? I'm sure your dad is very proud of you, Camila. No. Man, oh, we can't talk to you like that. Okay, let me just go around and just talk to you. Okay, what do we do now? We sit here and cry. We go find the command room that was launched somewhere into the sea. What? How? Just so you know, I don't like water very much. Even as a ghost? Okay. According to Lynn, the key to her plan is a torpedo. Kind of a missile. Look, it's poetic, again. It's poetry, literally, in motion. Missile? You have a missile right here. I don't think she's talking about that kind of missile. Oh, so another dog named Missile then. Not that either. Now then, where did we see another Torpedo? Good gosh. Oh, that's a control panel then. Okay, so we need to operate that to try to find a torpedo around here, or we have to go all the way back down from here to that one torpedo that's lodged in there and just launch our own. There was actually a second torpedo launcher, so So his shell's definitely there in the command room, right? Just without the fragment. It's there, yeah, but I don't know about calling it a shell. I mean, technically it is, like, it's a goddamn good metaphor, honestly. Look, it's a shell of a bullet, a shell of a missile and torpedo, and also a shell of a body. Detective John's watch will tell us exactly where he is. Right, he said it was a radio receiver, didn't he? There might be another torpedo in the submarine. Oh yeah, that's guaranteed, actually. If we use it, we can get to Detective. Or, you can. That's a brilliant plan, Detective. You think so? So what are you gonna do? Ride on top of the torpedo? Of course not. You guys are gonna go. Darn, I kind of wanted to see that. And let her drown like that? Unless there's some kind of diving suit around here, that's not gonna happen, unfortunately. Did you want to see me drown? It'd be bad if I said a smidge. Drown in the sorrows. Okay. So the best thing is use this to operate it? Hi there, little hooky. Oh yeah, the goddamn grapes. Okay, he loves that too much. Okay then. that's funny though. Alright then. It just moves it back and forth. Eat the fucking grapes, sir. Eat the grapes. Why is this machine throwing grapes at me? Because it knows you want them. Eat the grapes. Although green grapes are way better than purple grapes. Don't fight me. Come fight me. Well, this looks like the private cabin at the top opposite, doesn't it? This machine is probably for feeding him grapes while he lies in bed. Oh, it sounds heavenly! I've been thinking about this for a while now. What, you want grapes too? Don't you think that countries' use of technology is just a little off? That countries. Says the guy made a deal with the country. Anyway. Looks like the arm of this machine is a bit busted. Oh, it's actually broken. Okay then. I thought something else happening, but okay. Well, there's nothing you can do to the arm then. Try to operate this again and see if it does anything. Ah, we only have a split time for it before it comes up like that. Okay. So, operate it, then immediately latch onto it. Okay. There we go. Then we can head to the top of this room. Technically, the way right of this room, if we can actually, this room was right side up. Torpedo room, engine room. Okay. Is no one of them coming? Okay. The torpedo room, huh? There might be no torpedo up there. I'll go check it out. And if there is, I'm leaving without any of y'all other ghosts. Oh, I get it. You're gonna use a missile to ram this control room. Well, I don't know about ram. We don't want to blow Detective Jod up, but something like that. We'll come into the torpedo room, too. Up is definitely safer. Okay, I'll see you there, then. Okay, whoever your name is actually right now, sir, you... Okay, you already climbed up, never mind. You already hopped out, okay. Where are you now? It looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load into the tube. When it comes to missiles, you can count on me! Onto the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. Is it stationary, or are you just going to calculate probably where it's heading to dock? Put it sideways. And I just turned on the backup power. We're going to be able to use the switches now. Okay, let's try it. Good luck! Alright then, is no one coming along with me? Not even, is that you, Missile? What happened to these 2 ladies? I think it's up to us. And our powers. What? This is no time to be standing around, I'm sure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength, Missile? Me? No, of course I will! Count on it! Okay, so is the other guy just gonna be left around here in the mid-blader then? Like, man, we can't speak to you anymore. Man, just come closer so I can speak to you, please. Before we probably never see each other again if other things go badly. How's it going there? I'm just calculating the command room's coordinates now. I had to put in a slight offset, though. Don't want to blow it up. Okay, yeah. I'm sure the job would appreciate that. So we don't exactly, do a 4 minutes to death almost every single time, honestly. Let's not do that, please. Well, leave this to me. Just realized you know how to use, missile control codes, actually, now just realizing it. Holy shit. Okay, you're unsubbable then. Don't give her the nuclear test, the launch codes. Good luck with loading the missile. Okay, thanks. Okay, so then we just lower this. or go to the right. The switches won't budge. Maybe it's broken. I don't think the entire device is broken, though. It would probably work just fine if I only could move the switch. Guess the way to move it somehow. I can't do it with my powers alone. So, hey, Missile, you wanna... You actually swap these around? Because one's stubborn? Is that just what it is? Okay. Literally, that is it. Okay. There you go. Enter the stratosphere. There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable. I'll send this in too. Something's odd. What is? The command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking. Oh my god, he's actually already dead. Sinking? Yeah, it's like it's completely run out of power. What happened? Probably just means that Judd like fought until he destroyed everything in the room. Which if he thought his daughter was dead in the submarine, might as well take all of you all with me too then. You know, Cecil, like he knows that Cecil's on the submarine now. I don't know, but I guess I'll find out. Right, okay. Hop into the missile. Okay, come along now, missile. Yippee! I launch it for you. Okay, thanks. Hopefully those fuel they take you company, so okay, missile, go into the other one. I've already set the torpedo's course. I'll head toward the command room where Jod is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. The instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room. Okay, got it. Then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. You completely misinterpreting the fact that that guy still managed to survive for over 10 years and not over a single night. I feel like you're forgetting that little factoid, dude. Okay, come on, missile. Missile? I'm sorry, I can't go. We're gonna have the other guy come with us? What? I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camila behind. I can't do it. Missile. I saw the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Cecil. I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels. I want you to go, Missile. But, Miss Lynn! You staying here won't change your fate. But if you go with Cecil, might be able to make something happen. And that's our only hope. But what if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never ever again. Even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camila? I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'm right here waiting for you. We'll see each other again. Don't worry. Miss Camila! Immediately. That's a good boy, Missile. Now you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw the switch. We're ready. Cecil? Yes? We never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything. And I'm glad I met you, Detective. But we're gonna see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missile? That's right. We promised, little lady. Of course we will! That's a guarantee because of everything like that. If that doesn't happen, Missile will command another missile, and Lily control it until it smacks right back here, and saves everyone. That's a guaranteed. I'll never forget you, no matter what happens. Here goes then. Good luck, friend. Time for blast off. This is actually so really hype, actually. This is amazing. I can really see why people love this game's ending and all that. It's really good so far. It's really good, honestly. These 12 seconds are lasting eternity. I tried to think of a way to save Lynn, the little lady, the whole time. But how can a ray of light, of hope, reach this far down to the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up. Well, are you prepared? Oh, yep. He's dead. There's a Jod. But the big masked man did this. I'm gonna bite him. You better not. You might break your teeth. What little teeth you don't have? The command room has lost power and is sinking. So I wonder what this masked man is gonna do. That's the thing, actually. I was wondering why he wasn't part of the submarine. Is he just here just to be go down with a ship, salute style? Okay, then. Will that be the first mate's job, not the second mate? Let's Jod. I just, like, not even doing anything. The only time we can talk to this. Oh, wait. How is there a core there? Oh. Okay. Sorry for the wait to the Jod. Oh, no, it's because the rock was actually in that guy's body this entire time. That means if we, like, save 4 minutes in the past, actually, then this entire thing, this whole 10 years thing, like, would never happened. Holy shit. Sorry for the wait to the Jod. Who are you? Are you Sissel? Oh yeah, sorry, I got a facelift. it's a new thing of Ghost, the whole thing of Ghost facelifting. Plastic surgery. Please excuse my appearance. I can't believe you made it here. How's Camila? How about Lynn? Well, it's kind of a long story. We met the person you killed. I told Lieutenant Jod about everything that happened in the submarine Yonoa. That's honestly a budget and also a cool name. I wonder if that's supposed to mean anything else, actually. I still also want to know where the whole name for Temsa came from. Like, both two names sound so cool. So the submarine is badly damaged? Why would he do that to his own submarine? I wish I knew. I know the answer to that one. Hello again. I was wondering where you just left to. Okay, then. Because you're afraid of my powers. You? I can't believe it. You came along with us? We didn't even decide to ask you or anything like that. We were so rude. You followed us? Didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Jod. Do I know you? Are you Emil? That's his name? So you remember me, do you? Now your spirit takes more shape now. Okay, possibly forget. So that's your real name, huh? Yomil. That's right. That's a cool name, honestly. Yomil. But those people in the Yono are calling you Sissel? That's just an alien I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask you some questions? Again, more? I've been trying to find out my true identity all night. Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty that we can still tell you. Right into the Jod? Right. Okay, do you people even know who he is at this all this time, actually? Especially since Yomil didn't actually even expect Sissel to actually be the junkyard and save Lynn from the beginning of this night, actually. So, yeah? That kind of just proves, like, that we still have the unfinished business of, who the heck is Ray through all of this? We probably just learned a tiny bit of what, I guess, Sissel's whole real deal is then, but, who the hell is Ray? I want to know so much. Yeah. About Yomil. 10 years ago, you were a top systems engineer, weren't you? Systems engineer? What's that? It's a thing that engineer systems. Don't worry about it. By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know. God, Missile's great. Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but a person is good at using computers. In essence. I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. That's how I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? I'm just gonna give the same exact voice because we've been so long looking at him as his body, and now I'm this person, so same voice, okay? I'm sorry. Especially since they both have sunglasses, so that means they both get cool voices then. It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top-secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multidimensional programming theory. Multi-dimensional programming theory. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government. Oh, and that's how you learned about him. That's how the whole National Secrets thing came to be from that singer then. Oh. It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about. Well, what does a top Pomeranian know and do? I'd like to know so much. To me, it just sounded like another challenging job. Well, no wonder you can manipulate objects like that, because you're a grade A good old engineer then. Not even just computers, but even just mixing objects for mechanics. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime that the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me I'd ever had to deal with spies. It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on to this one. Every organization in the country moved on this one. Huh. And then one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect. Huh. I was the guy who built the core of the system. The police arrested you, and then that incident happened. He escaped from the interrogation room and took little Lynn as a hostage. Okay, so the pressure just pretty much just eroded him then. That's why it led to that whole thing happening then. And it makes sense why they take him in, and I'm thinking about it because like he'd just know the most about it if he was the core programmer then. By the way, Tether-Jawed, when was it that I was proven innocent? About 6 months of your death. I'm so sorry, Emil. So why did you want to kill, or like, revenge on both of them? 10 years ago? Hi there, meteorite, coming right to us now, okay? My soul was split into my body, and lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. Oh wait, oh yeah, I forgot, because of the rock actually stuck in him the whole time regenerating, it means he's still alive. So that explains the whole Dawn thing. Oh. Nobody noticed my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse. Okay, hi again, you. I wanted to disappear. Oh. Okay, it's in the parallel then. I wasn't allowed to do that. I guess the final oblivion. The way Lynn described it exactly right. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless ocean. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. And I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering. And so that's why you murdered Alma. That's right. I want you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I'm thinking about it, if we literally, like, I don't know if the story's ever gonna bring that up, actually, from, do the 4 minutes before his death thing would happen again? Is that literally how this, like, the story will end? But that would just erase almost, like, the whole entire 10 years. But it means everyone who we connected with and stayed at this whole time keeps their memory intact, actually. Literally. Okay. That's something. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt. What? I mean, if he was like that for 10 years, yeah, it kind of makes sense, honestly. Like, he's not mentally all there to, having that for, over 10 years, and, this is an otherworldly experience, so, imagine, trying to find a ghost therapist. Yeah, have fun with that. Have fun with that. The only way you're gonna get the kind of talking at all is if the therapist died and bring him back to life. So, what are you feeling today, my ghostly compatriot? Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. Let's just start, literally just starts trailing therapists all around and all that. But yeah, it's not gonna work either. Yeah, it was a twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness, and then. I was applying my revenge. I had an idea. I came with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal. There's something I just don't understand about that deal, though. I'm sure powers would be very valuable to them, but what would you get out of the deal? New life. Life. I asked them for two conditions. Number one was they helped me with my revenge plot. The second was a rebirth for me. Earth, a new beginning, huh? I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life, or whatever. Just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name, identity in everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die, surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for. Completely man-made life. That's right. I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask the national government to help me. The response in the end was betrayal. So they actually were from a different country together. They were making their own moves much more carefully than I suspected. They had more chess pieces than you ever did being used a pawn. You had a pawn, they had a fucking queen. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And even figured out what Temsik was all about. And you had no idea they were doing all this. None at all. I was a fool. So then, why did they go to make all the trouble making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal the hunk of the Temsik meteor back from the park? I mean, they could have, but they just, also, really that's the same way if first thing comes to mind if Hound, such a Cabanella, and even... Hey, did you guys put it? I don't even actually know if we actually got his name this whole entire time. I don't think we ever did. I should probably read the phone book before this game actually ends, honestly, just to get a lowdown of that, too. That, just seeing a ghost in action do all this stuff is way more better experience of figuring out what's happening than anything else. So there might be that kind of motive as well? They couldn't. They couldn't take it the Brock from the park? After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power. So it's now a report now from government secrets. My Inspector Cabanel and the bold pigeon guy, yeah? We never learned his name, but I'm a Casper's the only name that's required for this duo pair. Technically trio. At first, the government didn't believe in the report. But then they decided to put the park under surveillance, just in case. Surveillance, huh? It just looks like an ordinary piece of park, but there are armed agents there at all times. Besides that one detective guy who was just there in the... on there just looking in the chicken kitchen then, I guess? Oh, good God! No, don't tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them. Please tell me, please don't. No, not him. He just isn't plain old odd person. Thank God! We're talking about the guy who was right behind him. That park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale. So that's why they couldn't steal the Temsik meteorite. And lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, been working on a plan to destroy the park in order to secure the Temsik meteorite. So that's it, huh? So the upshot of your grand deal was this, huh? Yeah, same thing I deserve. But at least there's one thing you must be happy about. What's that? You meant to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever. Well, he's not wrong! Shall we get started? Start with what? Well, pretending to get a job back to life, of course. What good will that do now? But we promised! We promised everything! We promised Mr. Lynn and Miss Camille we'd save him! We can't do that without you, Detective Jod. I've been guided by fate tonight to this place. Don't you fucking say that. No, this is not fucking fate. Don't you dare. Unless Ray is technically about someone called Fate, then their name is actually Destiny some time. That's the only way I'll accept this. I won't give up now. Alright. Fine. Let's see where it leads us. So here we go then. Back to 4 minutes before your death. Okay. Let's go forward. By going backward. Oh boy. You know, a control room, 4:23 a.m. This is back when I'm assuming the control room, like, shut off. Okay, so you were shot then? So, where are we headed? Oh, we are not headed anywhere, Detective. What? There's only enough fuel aboard to launch us away, Detective. So you accepted that you're gonna die here? Okay then, I had that thought. We'll run out soon and that would be your destination, Detective. What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped here too! What? By the way, I'm not human, Detective. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. So, even the ghost world considers robots actually alive. Then, okay, that the orange outline was anything to go by. That means technically you were technically alive. Oh my gosh, look at that! Robots have souls too. Nice little frisbee trick, actually. I'm a remote control robot detective. What? That is so cool though. Country's use of technology. We're gonna be completely vague in what the country is, honestly. I bet it's just because the weird thing of how Ace Attorney was. We can't say where we are because the whole Japanifornia, we're in Japan, we're in the USA or not. We're not gonna say what the country is, honestly. It makes it more timeless anyway. It's just plain off. Let me get that a lot, detective. Who's this we? Give more robot compatriots. Nice. Why would you go to the trouble to do this? There's nothing to a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore. Commander Sith. Oh, that's his name. Okay, good. Likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, detective. Possibility? What are you talking about? There's no need for you to know, detective. Wait, actually thinking about it, does that mean if we take it, like, go back 4 minutes to that guy's past, you'll know? Oh, you'll meal. Okay. Now it's time to say goodbye, detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, detective. Ugh. Camila, forgive me. My god. Okay. How exactly do you plan to, like, go against that? And before that, if we actually go back into Sissel's, like, go back to, like, use Sissel's body to, like, performance for his death, would technically be his moment of death actually be the minute that the rock was taken out from his body, actually thinking about it, if his body was, like, put in a state of life and death stasis entire time for 10 years? It isn't? Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small. Possibility. In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. The possibility of turning the situation around. Milo is actually the only person who could probably, like, handle all this so elegantly. The only reason he didn't was because he thought he'd work against all of this. Where are we headed? Yeah, it goes to the same topic, but let's see then. Okay, there's a bunch of this all around, so... Huh? What is it, detective? Look at Yumio's shell. Yeah, I noticed that first, too. There's no ore emitting from his body. Yeah, from the Temsic. Yeah, of course, yeah. Of course there isn't. The Temsic fragment is gone. Could this change in the shell give us some kind of lead? Hey, if we can talk. Hello. We can actually go 4 minutes to the past to your death? I figured it out. I know this possibility no matter how small as they're afraid of. What is it? My time was perpetually stopped thanks to the power of Temsic. Yeah, okay, I figured that out quickly then. His body cycle between moments that separate his life and death. It's technically used in purgatory this entire time. Yay, is that fun? Right, but not anymore. That Temsic fragment has been taken away. Exactly. So what does that mean? Ah, I get it. Your body won't come back to life anymore. The moment the Temsic fragment was moved, my shell became a regular corpse. So let's see, that means we can go back. We're at to 4 minutes before your death. That was literally when before the control room took off then. But wait a minute! Exactly when is that death? That's simple. We'll find out. When we get there. Let's move! Okay then. Yeah, that's literally, I'm on 10 years to the past. That's suddenly a way to end the game. But just 4 minutes to here. Okay then. Even more further. Holy crap. That was way slower. Wait, is it? I fell back through the cracks of time for what's seemed like forever, and I saw it. The final death. The end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all the clues. All I have to do now is remember. The final journey to the truth starts now. That's the end of that chapter? Holy shit, that's so cool. Okay, then. So we have everything to know who technically Sissel is, but right now, nothing actually comes to mind. The only thing I think of is actually the cat. That's actually probably... Is that actually who the manipulator was? Wait, so you're a cat this whole time, Sissel? I can't believe it. That's another thing that's never explained, actually. Why was there that cat in the briefcase at the very beginning? That was the one thing that was never explained. And actually thinking about it, we actually never had the chance to go in the girl's world to see him that aura, actually. Because, like, of course, every time you Sissel Missile uses the ghost world, like, move around, time stops right then and there. And every time we see the cat move, it was always in a giant cutscene before it just leaves out of nowhere. Is Sissel just a cat? That's funny. That's hilarious. If it's not, then Lily has so many different things to contend with, then. Ooh. Oh, things are gonna be so intriguing. Oh boy, oh boy, oh. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Oh, this is so good. Oh, good God. I could definitely see why so many people absolutely love the ending of this game, honestly. Just in the writing, like, as well, like, it fits just as well with like, I guess, True Takumi's other works, honestly. It sits really nicely, honestly, just even the smaller jokes, honestly. Oh, this is so good, this is so good. But I guess for next time, we'll go right back to time to where technically, Yomiu's quote-unquote death happens, well, it's 10 years ago, like, before the control room got split apart, when the fragment got separated from his body, or even further from that, then. But I guess we'll see what comes of it for next time. So, hope you've had fun time watching as I am playing this. Hope to see you next time, the time that may be. And I, y'all, hope a fantastic day.